Hey guys, this is Conservative Picks MMA, and I am doing a recap on UFC 250 Freedom Card that occurred yesterday on the White House lawn. Very, very, very historic fight. You actually had 7 fights, and all fights ended in finishes, which was while it was exciting for the spectator to see. As a bettor who was betting on one particular fighter to win by decision. Not so much, but nevertheless, that's the games that we play, and that's sometimes it's just how it goes. Now, I picked 3 fights from the main card. Sean O'Malley by decision, Alex Pereira by knockout, and Ilya Taporia by knockout. And while I went 0-3 for my picks, um, at least I was able to get the winner of the O'Malley Zahabi fight right. Sean O'Malley did win. He just won by TKO. But I did say that he was live for a TKO finish, but I'll put it as a possible route as opposed of a probable route. Nevertheless, Sean O'Malley got the job done. Congratulations to him. Um, Alex Pereira. Ooh, did not expect Alex Pereira to be finished in the second round by Cyril Gane, uh, because I just assumed that Alex Pereira, despite being the slower puncher and the slower mover of Gane, this guy has the death punch. This guy has true one hit knockout power. He had it at middleweight, he had it at light heavyweight, and I just assumed that he would be able to bring that in to heavyweight. But Alex Pereira came in at 251. Gon came in at 248. Gon looked like the lighter fighter moving around, despite being a heavyweight. He actually moved quicker. He was able to throw the quicker punches, and I expected Gon to win the first round. I just didn't expect Cyril Gon to drop Alex Pereira with a jab and then finish him off with a barrage of punches. That's just something that I did not expect. I thought that Alex Pereira would have been able uh, to to calculate his timing and control the distance. And Gon was Gon was able to do all of that. He was the lighter fighter. He came in as the quicker fighter. He was able to be quicker around Pereira. She was just one step ahead of Alex Pereira. I mean, Pereira just looked heavy and he looked slow, and Cyril Gane was able to take advantage of that. Once he was able to drop him with the jab, then he was hitting him with a barrage of elbows to the head. Now, maybe one or two kind of snuck behind the head. So Cyril Gane is known for being a dirty fighter. He's known for eye gouging and he's known for hitting you in the back of the head. But nevertheless, it wasn't called, and he got the finish. It was a great finish by Cyril Gane. So congrats to him. He is now a two-time interim heavyweight champion. It looks like he's going to rematch Aspinall again, and I'm telling you right now, he will be a problem for Tom Aspinall because he was a problem for him the first time. If Tom Aspinall doesn't get Cyril Gane down, Cyril Gane will either win all 5 rounds or he's likely to get a finish. Cyril Gane is a problem. He is a major problem. A heavyweight that moves like a middleweight and has quick hands is is a person that always will give the threat of finishing you on the feet. The same way that Gane did to Pereira. So again, congrats to him. Now, where does this leave Pereira? It looks like Alex Pereira will likely move down to 205 and challenge Carlos Ulberg for the light heavyweight title, since that division will be in limbo. Carlos Ulberg, even though he won the light heavyweight title, he blew his knee out at the same time. So he's going to be out for a while. I think they're going to make plenty of time for that fight to happen sometime next year. And that should be an epic matchup to see. So we get the best of both worlds. We get the rematch between Aspinall and Gane, and then I believe that Alex Pereira is going to move down to light heavyweight and fight the current champion Carlos Ulberg, and that's also going to be a great fight as well. So looking forward to that. And then the main event, ooh, man, rough night for Ilya Taporia, really rough night. But something told me that this may happen. Now on paper, Ilya Taporia seems like the guy that should be able to defeat Gaethje and be able to defeat him definitively via knockout. But I guess I didn't take into consideration that Justin Gaethje has been here before. Like he's fought the top guys before, and he has been in a lot of wars. Something that Taporia hasn't really been in. And the fact that Justin Gaethje was able to go in and beat up Ilya Taporia to the point where he wasn't able to see out of either eye is it's just a testament of how bad Gaethje wanted it. And taking away the fact that this fight occurred in the White House and taking the other tangible that this could be Justin Gaethje's last fight. Stylistically, the way that Topuria approached Gaethje in this fight was tailor made for Justin Gaethje to inflict a lot of damage on Topuria, and that's what he was able to do. Ilya Topuria was able to hurt Gaethje in the second round with the liver shots. He was able to get Gaethje down and and try to impose his slick jujitsu skills by by trying to armbar him and trying to get the triangle as opposed to just trying to uh, as opposed to trying to finish him with ground and pound. But again, these are the things that you have to live with as a fighter. When you're coming in to fight, you already are going to make up your mind as far as how you're going to approach the fight. Ilya Topuria has been undefeated. He's never tasted defeat. He felt that he could do whatever he wanted to do to Justin Gaethje at that time. And unfortunately, his arrogance ended up biting him really hard because Justin Gaethje was able to take the fight to him. He was able to beat him up mainly because Topuria was coming forward, and every time Topuria would come forward, it would be Gaethje that would stop him with the jab, and then with the jab cross. Ilya Topuria he's a tough guy, but I think he's tough for his own. I think he's too tough for his own good because he doesn't. Give me 1 second. Because sorry about that. Because Taporia never really never really respected Gaethje's power. He truly underestimated how hard Gaethje punches. But I guess when you're undefeated and you fight a certain way and it's been working for you, you will continue to do that until it doesn't work. And the moment that Taporia started realizing that he couldn't just walk through Gaethje's punches, that's when he ended up getting in trouble. Now I give Taporia credit. He tried to finish the fight. The fight could have ended in the third round. had Mark Goddard not not overruled the doctor who initially waved the fight off and just told him that he couldn't continue, uh, which 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 just exposed Ilya Taporia to more unnecessary punishment that could affect him down the line if he were to fight again. So, congratulations to Justin Gaethje. He was able to get the win, and and to put things in perspective, it wasn't Taporia who quit on the stool. I think one of his cornermen decided to call the fight, and it was the right thing to do because Taporia was just going to fight a losing fight, and then end up accumulating a substantial amount of damage that could affect him fighting down the line, even up to the point where he may have to retire. So, congratulations to Gaethje. He wins. At this point, he should just retire because if he continues to move on, he's just going to end up losing to Armin Zarukian, who is the next guy up for the lightweight title. I mean, the best. Think about how Justin Gaethje won this fight. He was able to not only win this despite being the heavy underdog in this fight, but he was able to win the lightweight title at the White House. What better way to go out than to just call it a career and move on? Justin Gaethje has already accomplished everything that he could accomplish uh, at the highest level and with the world's best MMA promotion. Think about it: two-time interim champion, BMF champion, and now undisputed UFC lightweight champion. There's nothing else to prove. At this point, if he continues to keep going, all he's going to end up doing is spoiling his his very own uh, storybook chapter by losing to much more elite fighters like Army and Zarukian, who will not play that game with Gaethje, who will overwhelm him with the wrestling, and then even submit him with the jiu-jitsu. So with Gaethje, there's nothing else to prove. He really should retire, but that's going to be up to Gaethje. But Armin Sarukian should be the next guy up, and I think that's going to be the guy that Gaethje will fight if he wants to fight. And that's the way that goes. As far as Taporia goes, where does Taporia go with this? I don't even think Taporia should even think about fighting. He should just relax for a while. But yes. Although disappointing results with the picks, I was ultimately satisfied with this card. This was one of the greatest cards of all time. One of the greatest cards of all time, mainly because of what happened at the fights and where it happened at. You cannot replicate it. 7 fights, 7 finishes at the White House. Where do you go from here? Greatest card of all time. So, with that being said, this is the conservative MMA picks, and hopefully you enjoyed this recap, and look forward to my picks for the next card between Manel Kopp and some Japanese guy that he's fighting in a rematch. Have a good one.